Oh my gosh. Flannel Cat, you love video game? I love video game. I love everything at the moment. JK, I don't love... What don't I love? I don't know. I love Thing. I love Thing! Yeah. Do I love lamp? Oh, I actually have a lamp that I use here whenever I do streams with my camera. I'll probably turn it on in a little bit because I will be probably playing a game or two after Kuso6rande. Speaking of Kuso6rande, we are on the round Do My Eyes Deceive Me? And it turns out, yeah, eyes can be very deceitful. So let's go ahead and bring in the person who chose a very nice looking game and a not nice other type of game. One of our favorites. Well, all the GMs here are my favorites, okay? I love you all equally. Okay. Not playing favorites here, just playing right now for the next hour. You're my favorite. Welcome on in, Flannel Cat. Yeah, we caught you sneaking that burger. Always sneaking those burgers, I see.
You heard it here first, everybody. Brossench's favorite GM, Flannel Cat.
For the next hour.
How's everyone doing? Welcome, 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 and hello, Brossencha. Good afternoon, good morning to you. How are you doing today?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing really, really well. I just keep like refreshing on on the medical page to see, have they updated me to tell me what's happening with my liver? Do they know?
I mean, can you ask your liver?
No, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure my liver's not sentient. That wouldn't make much sense.
I guess we don't have the answer to that.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really, like, talking to too many livers these days, you know? Well, anyways, let's go ahead and drop that possible body horror and talk about a real horror that you have. I don't know. Do you consider this game scary?
For different, it'll be someone's phobia, probably.
Okay.
It's not going to be like a normal phobia. Like, there's not like a spider out there that hates you. But like, I don't know. I can see someone being phobia-ish of this.
Yeah, honestly, I think that the biggest thing that it makes me worry about is, well, first, I know nothing about this game other than I feel like there may be some construction in this.
You'd be right a little bit. Oh, I guess we haven't revealed the game. Should I reveal the game percentage?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Today's video game is the wonderful, lovely, excellent, and incredible, sort of sounding BuilderLand.
BuilderLand! Oh my gosh. It's like Minecraft.
Yeah, it's just we're just gonna play Minecraft for an hour.
We're just playing Minecraft for an hour. Specifically with every mod to make it look as good as possible, and it runs at 2 frames a second. Yeah!
So I had this is very important, I had the players not do a control test, and there's no attract mode in this game. So they have no idea what this is other than the one screenshot that I sent. To which Akami said, "Oh, it looks like a platformer." And I'm like, sure.
I mean, I would have agreed looking at that, but do you have a genre that you like to call this?
Lemmings-like.
A Lemmings-like. Oh, that is probably not a good sign.
Or rather, like, what if Lemmings was one person and you constantly had to build an environment as they walk from the left to the right?
I mean...
And you could kill them by dropping blocks on them.
Oh, no. That sounds amazing.
And under no circumstances does this character ever move left. It's China Warrior's cousin.
I actually am kind of excited about this. Oh, China Warrior's cousin. I hope the sprites are just as amazing.
They're not, unfortunately. They're tiny, but you know, it looks like a totally acceptable video game, and it's got a very good intro, which we should watch, which someone will have to hit introduction for us at some point. But for now,
we can do that. Like, after I get everything set up, we can ask them to play the beautiful intro for us. Oh my gosh. How have you been lately? Anything exciting?
Loaded story, I guess. Okay, so I injured myself in November, and we knew about that one because I've been on this channel since then and couldn't really do more than lay in bed. I tried to play Yolanda on your channel, it went bad. Continued being injured, went back to the doctor twice, got ensured that it's not like a serious injury, it's just going to take time to recover. Eventually started feeling okay enough, couldn't drive a car, went to MagFest, went down to North Carolina, bought a house inspection came awfully bad. Then threatened to sue the people that sold us the house, and we got all of our money back, and now I'm here.
What? Do you still have the house?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
That's gone now. We're getting our money back completely.
That's probably a fine idea. Well, that's a roller coaster and a half.
It's been a lot of ups and downs the past few weeks, and I am so happy to be on Kuso6rande to just calm down.
Yeah, this is where you can unleash all of your anger, okay, onto the players by giving them a game like BuilderLand. The story of Melba. I don't know who this Melba is.
I think Melba might be the main character. The game's manual is probably not in English, so I couldn't tell you. I think this game also came out on like DOS and stuff. But
should we have Okami play the intro for us?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, I'm bothering Okami. I want to see what this is all about. This is definitely going to be better than suing people.
We didn't actually have to do that. We just had to threaten. And it was rough going for a while, because usually you can't... you put down this due diligence money, and that's just forfeit. Like, it's just to say, I'm serious about making this offer. And if something comes back on the inspection, you walk away from that money, and that's their thing, that you won't walk away from a small thing. But also the real estate market is going bananas, so that money is about 100 times, 20 times worse than it should be. So usually we can't get that back, but they gave it back to us because I think there was something so egregious about the house.
Oh,
anyway,
someone got punched and kidnapped.
That was us that got punched. That was our main character.
Oh well, I don't want to be punched.
And then I mean, you're not in the game, for essentially. It's just the main character.
Oh, thank goodness.
Sorry to upload so much at the beginning of the stream.
So everybody knows this round is Do My Eyes Deceive Me? Specifically, this is a game that looks much better than it actually plays, and I think we will see more of that as we get started here.
We wake up and we see a map of the world, and we're going to take the long way around.
By the way, I have added a couple emotes for, I think, everybody who watches and follows. Just if you want to cheer for left or right, you can use them. Yeah.
That's exciting. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
the
like
L
that.
and the R.
The L and the R. Yeah. And if you want to cheer for both, you can cheer for both. Yeah, it's great. So feel free to use those emotes as you would like. And if for some reason you hate them, then you can let me know after the stream. But not right now. Okay, I think it's time for us to get started.
Yeah, let's get going.
So, big thing, we usually have people spam emotes, and I feel like a cat is appropriate because of the cat at the bottom right.
Yeah, that's the company logo.
But what else would be good?
Okay, any like blocks, someone being crushed to death is pretty good. How about someone lighting on fire? Inclined stairs?
Fire, stairs, houses.
Someone moving to the right steadily forever?
I don't... Oh, like bongo. Yeah, bongo is definitely appropriate. Oh, White Panther, that's a good emote. Good old Stanley from the monkey game.
Yeah, my emote's good for that.
Pac-Man's going to the right. Oh, we got a lot of good emotes. Okay, keep going, everybody. Keep going. Keep these emotes coming because I still have one person who hasn't said that she's ready. Yeah,
we're waiting on lovely SG. I feel bad because I think some girl doesn't like puzzle games, especially given her layout right now says you should not like puzzles, and I agree with her. But whoops, it's Kuso6rande.
Well, here we go. We're doing the countdown. Oh my gosh. Oh, have fun. Okay.
Here we go, video game.
As soon as I see movement on one of their screens, I will start our timer as per usual. Still less puzzles than Mystery Tournament. You know what?
Sure.
My last Mystery Tournament game was not a puzzle. It was a series of racing games, and it was amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I specifically didn't want them to test controls because I didn't want them knowing it's not a platformer. Because that's the ultimate deception. And some girl is now blocked forever.
No. Oh, yep.
You drop something on yourself and you die.
Oh, Okami is figuring this out pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's actually kind of terrifying how quick that they got accustomed to that. But you just got to make the character walk from left to right. That's it. That's the game. Now, the incline blocks you can reuse. The square blocks you mostly can't. So after you walk by an incline block, you can grab it and put it in front of you too. Otherwise, you're just kind of stuck.
This game is terrifying.
This game is terrifying.
Oh my gosh, I never knew anxiety could come like this, but this is like my nightmare. So question, are you able to pause your character walking?
Yes, so you can hit the button 1 is I believe, to pick up stuff. It might be 2. And then the other button is to stop your character. As well, you can hit select to get to your inventory, which nobody has any items, but the inventory is neat because you can get some cool stuff. But however, when you stop your character, time never stops ticking down. So when time ticks down all the way, you lose a life also.
Okay, I would definitely be abusing the time stop mechanism like a lot early on. Like you just need to figure out how this game actually works. Oh, Okami, I didn't know that was death.
Yep, there's a small thing on the ground that murders you. Why? Who knows?
I just love that, like, I don't know what I love.
And there's plenty of checkpoints.
What do the shoes do?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but someone will use them at some point. I want to say they might speed you up, I think, but they might make you jump. I forgot.
Okay, there we go. Okami figured out the cloud. Yeah, this is going to be a very angry... I am so glad I'm not playing this game, let me just say.
But you could if you wanted to.
I mean, that's a big if right there, you know?
But it is this, there's no RNG really. There's no RNG at all, so all you need to do is hit all the buttons at the right time in the right spot, and that's it.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's all there is. Uh-oh. Okami, are you dead? Oh.
Okami has built a house.
What happens when you build a house?
Sometimes you warp and sometimes you don't. I don't know why the difference is, and I didn't warp until I was about 2.5 hours into the game, and then I warped to the second boss for some reason. In the middle of the second level.
Okay.
Oh. Now we're stuck.
Yeah, some girl is trying to figure out how to get through this area. The trick that Okami used was blowing up the ground underneath some of these blocks here. Oh no, some girl, you just smushed your person with stairs. That would have worked though, I think.
You would have gotten up to the next level, but you still have to get through the wall, which you can blow up a little piece. Now what's really important, the gray blocks have gravity, and the gold blocks do not.
Yes.
So you can drop the gray blocks on top of yourself.
You can put the gold, though, over the fire like some girl is doing right there. I'm glad that the game actually had, like, the sense to teach you how to use the gold blocks early on, you know?
Absolutely. And as well, just... I don't know what actually tells you, just bring your stairs with you at all times. Never leave your stairs behind.
Yeah, if you leave stairs in the background to scroll off the screen, that's probably not good. Uh-oh. Okami is at a monster.
Okami is warped to the first boss.
Okay.
So 10 out of 10. Now it is a platformer.
Okay, cool.
And what we need to do here is drop things on top of this boss. You pick up the fire and use it as a weapon. It's not going to hurt you. And what you need to do is just drop things on the boss to kill it.
There we go. Okami used a little bit of... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Okami's going to figure this out fairly quickly. So that's pretty huge, already making it to this boss here.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure what makes the warps happen, but you know, they're part of the video game.
Okay, some girl is desperately trying to figure out what do I need to do here. If you use the gold block, you might be able to, like, using the gold block next would absolutely be the right move here.
So you can't move the gold block anymore because you walked on it already. Stairs are the only things you can move again after you've stepped on them.
Serious? Oh no.
Completely serious.
Why?
I don't know. Just, you know, them's the breaks. Kate's saying Okami built a house. Yeah, but that's not the first time they built a house.
Built many a house in my day. Yeah, some girl is trying to grab the block. It's just the stairs. The stairs are the most powerful of them all, I guess. So it looks
Okami
like
has failed to kill the boss and has been sent back to their checkpoint.
yeah. So the big question is, will Okami get the warp again? I don't know how the warp works, but if Okami manages to figure that out, that would be a huge advantage.
Yeah, they definitely made it there before I made it to the first boss, which is pretty cool. This game does have limited continues also, but I told people to use the password system.
Okay,
There's a password
gotcha.
every level. What are the items at the top right of the Europe? Well, maybe we'll see a player use one, and we'll see it.
Okami just skipping the warp there. Probably, I don't know. Might as well try doing something else. Okay,
You might not know that was a boss. But
Okami has a pickaxe. Bam, bam, bam. I don't think
we
Okami
go.
knew it was a boss, yeah.
just like a bonus stage, because it doesn't seem like it'd be in the spot that a boss would be. Okami coming up to my favorite little thing, because you have to stop the character for a little bit to actually cross this thing and make a bridge.
That was, those were actually adorable, but that's, I feel like that's not exactly how things should work. Like, not that that's not how things should work. Okami just figured it out way too quickly.
Yeah, no, I'm. This is a bracket match, and I feel like sometimes I was harsh with this game, but also I don't feel like I'm that harsh with this game.
Yeah.
It's a mean game.
Uh-oh. Bird coming for blood. Yeah, you can't get blood when Okami's here, huh?
I'm not sure if you can walk on that bird, but you probably can.
Heck yeah, it worked. Birds are made for walking.
These birds are made for walking. Okay. God, yep, this is perfect.
Some girl planning to use the bomb somewhere, that may be a fine place to use it. Honestly, dropping down is a lot easier, though. I think some girl may realize that in a little bit. But
yeah, if she blew up that block in the upper left corner, I'm sure she'll just reset that to go fall through the floor now.
you know what? Looking at this match, Okami versus Some Girl, Okami definitely has the lead right now. Some Girl has a good chance of coming back. But if Some Girl gets eliminated, we may be in line for a new Kuso6rande champion this year.
That's exciting. It's a Kuso6rande vice champion. That is very exciting. Some Girl is over the platform. Look at that.
A vice champion. I really like that.
Excuse me. I'm having trouble drinking my energy drink because I'm apparently failing to swallow things.
Uh-oh.
That's fun. It's fine.
No, keep swallowing things. Yeah.
I mean, like, I'll get there.
Okay, so
So there's a rock
I
there.
do not know what the countdown is on Okami's screen, but I'm concerned.
That's how long the power-up lasts that you've activated.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, this game is... I would agree with chat. This game does look really interesting. I just think that, especially coming in knowing nothing about this game, it is a tiny bit obtuse. But some girl has managed to get to the checkpoint that Okami has, so this is pretty significant. She may be able to build the house and get to the boss.
I think that would be really exciting. I'm still... Kate is saying you just hit up in front of the house, but as I played this game for 2 hours, I'm pretty confident I tried that, but we'll see. That makes me want to revisit the game, though, because then it means I can beat it. Yeah, because some girl just faced it and went away.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're all learning stuff. We're all figuring out how everything works.
More to it. But this game is definitely a baffling one. Especially, I'm sure we'll see World 2. And World 2 is just it's a real bear of an area. It's so mean.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that the biggest flaw that we're seeing so far is that there are like 1 million mechanics getting introduced to you in the first like 5 seconds of this game. And
you just gotta walk to the right. That's it.
Yeah, but it's so much.
It really is. I love this game. It's such a disaster. Some girl back at the beginning. I'm not sure if she restarted it or... But she's equipped with knowledge now.
Yeah, that's all you want, knowledge. So this was made by the company Loriciel SA. They have the cute little cat icon. I love it. French video game company founded in 1983. They made other games such as Baby Joe and Going Home. How about the Jim Power games? Oh, I love this company, okay? Like, I feel like a lot of their games have some great ideas that do not work out very well. Entity, that's a game that we had in Kuso6rande, but actually had to tube and bin it that year because there was a game-breaking glitch. Yeah, it was tube and bin before tube and even.
Did I play that game? Is that good?
You should definitely play it, okay? It's got some of the best cutscenes at the very beginning.
Love it. I played Baby Joe somewhat recently also, and I absolutely adored that video game. It was so good. One of my favorites on the console.
They might have just done the ports. Yeah, I'm not sure, Dolores Fred, whether or not they did the full game or the ports, but oh my gosh.
You know, it was in spirit.
Something like that, but yeah, like this image from Entity should make you want to go play it immediately. If you're able to see that cat, it is glorious.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, I can see it. That's 10 out of 10. Let's go.
Yeah, and by the way, like as the intro goes on, like her clothes get even less. I don't know how. It just, yeah.
So some girl is not hitting the checkpoints, which is terrifying and sad. We'll see how it goes though. She keeps blowing up that upper right block. She's got a way to get up there, but then she doesn't let herself fall. I'm not sure if falling kills you, but I think you might be able to fall that far, but I'm not sure actually. It's going to be a lot harder to get over this without hitting these checkpoints.
Hit the checkpoints, do it. Now, it does look, I'm looking at Jim Power, The Lost Dimension, and it does look like Loriciel was in charge of the game, although Electrobrain is also credited, but that's because they were the publisher, I believe. Anyways, this company has made a lot of games that I consider really interesting, but possibly a tiny bit flawed.
Yeah, this game, the more I played it, the more I'm just like, this game feels antagonistic, honestly.
It's aggressive.
It's really aggressive. It just asks so much of you at all times. Like, you need to know everything that's going on around you, and if you make a small mistake, that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
I think some girl's not getting to the boss. I don't know what triggers the warp, but it's fine.
The music's okay. The music was made by Mikhail Winogradov. I don't know.
I want to say stage 2 has different music, but I could be mistaken also. It's been a hot minute since I played it.
But
I made Tempestral play this game, and he was none too happy about it, so it makes me feel like it's a good pick for that.
oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty much a bop. I like this music. Like, I would say that, like, I would be willing, especially doing the music and the graphics, I would put this on my resume easy peasy. I want people to know that I worked on those specific things. Heck, even, like, the game mechanics, as long as you, like, there's so many good possibilities in this game, you know?
It is, and, like, on paper, like, a Lemmings-style game where you help one person get from the left side of the world to the right side of the world sounds like one of the coolest games I've ever played. Just in practice, it's a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, the important thing would be to make it so that, like, what am I thinking? Make it approachable.
Yeah.
You know,
to say the least.
Have levels that are a little bit more bite-sized rather than everything at the very beginning. Mind you, I say everything at the very beginning, but I imagine there are horrors beyond the first level.
The second level is definitely full of horror, and it just got to a point where please let me enjoy your video game. But
the main programmer for this was one of the main programmers for the Amstrad version of Baby Joe in Going Home. But yeah, I would say that, like, this definitely fits the whole "do my eyes deceive me." It is absolutely cruel for this dinky little goofy game with silly music. You know?
It really is. And we go one square forward. All right, Okami understands the trampolines quite nice. Okami's really clicking with this game.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I'm so glad there's not fall damage in this game. Like, finally, something that this did better than Lemmings.
There might be. I just don't think we've seen it. I suspect
Cadence
you
is
fall.
saying the manual says there are 6 levels with 20 stages each, and I do not like that. I don't know exactly what that means. Oh no, people got mid-rolls? No!
Because, like, I've beaten the first stage. I can't tell you how long it took me, but it wasn't, like... doesn't even feel like it was 20 checkpoints long.
Oh my gosh. Well, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can just disable ads, because I don't know why mid-rolls are showing up. They should not.
Well, anyone who's out there that can still see us, I see you out there.
Okay, that's it, Twitch. You're trying to do dumb stuff right now. I'm turning that off. Bam.
And Okami yeets themselves into the fire. Some girl is lost in thought. Got it. What do you think those animals are in the upper left and upper right corner? Okay, Percentage is doing so. He's ordering a burrito.
No. I'm getting angry at Twitch. Getting angry at Twitch.
That's fair. I'm always angry at Twitch.
Yeah. They've been introducing a new system. I wanted to see how it worked, and it turns out it's supposed to give you a warning so that you can snooze it. I got no warning, Twitch. No warning.
Gosh. I've been seeing a lot of the stream squeezing down to a smaller size and showing a banner ad underneath it, which I think of like all the ads that Twitch could thrust on us. Probably the one I don't hate the most.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't interrupt the stream. It keeps going, it keeps playing noise, and it doesn't have a loud, angry noise that plays when the banner ad shows up. Because
wait, there's a loud, angry noise thing?
Well, most Twitch ads are like horrifyingly sound balanced. So you're watching a stream that's maybe a little quieter, and then all of a sudden it's the loudest noise in the universe that pops up as Twitch plays an ad for something that you don't care about that you've seen 50 times.
I am so sorry, everybody. That is completely disabled on my end now because I have learned never to trust Twitch.
Shocking. I hope some girl gets to a checkpoint. I really want to see them get to those. Like, she deserves this. She's worked so hard and played the same section over and over.
Wait, did she become a demon?
Okami is wearing a hat, which I think protects her
Okami
head.
became a demon. Okay.
I believe it protects your head from falling things.
Well, that's helpful. Does this play well on platforms with a mouse available to control? The big question for me, that was a question from Jade Strike X, and I don't know if there is a version of this game that has a mouse available.
There's definitely DOS versions and stuff.
I don't see a DOS version of this game, though. I see Amiga, well, maybe Amiga.
Right. Maybe Atari ST and Amiga and that stuff, rather. I know there's Atari ST, but I'm not CPC, Atari ST, and Amiga. Okay, so
apparently it's joystick only. Wow! Wow!
You're getting the quality CD quality edition of this game here.
I love a comment in chat specifically saying this has to be by far the worst music on the TurboGrafx and Turbo CD. I'm no expert on those systems, but I've never heard music anywhere near this gritting on the systems. Honestly, I think it's just the repetitive, overly happy nature of this music.
When we see a boss again, we'll get better music.
One thing that I do want to note that I actually like about this game is that as the screen is scrolling, if your cursor is over something, if you're not moving the cursor, it actually moves right along with the scrolling of the screen, making it much easier to hover over something that you can then mess with later. And I think that's a good way to do it. Have the cursor scroll with the screen. That's good.
It is an excellent way because you're already forcing the player to do some silly stuff and just make it's control kind of. I struggle to call it good, but it works. It works pretty well.
Okami's back to the boss.
Yeah,
except
Okami's made it back
things
to the
look
boss.
a little bit different. There are different items.
Yup. This puzzle's a little bit easier than the one we saw before.
Okay, is the puzzle randomly generated?
I don't believe so. I believe the puzzle is based off of the room you enter, and I'm making this all up on the fly because I've only entered a door in this area once.
Okay.
Once. So it definitely seems like, depending on the door you go into, you get a slightly different boss. So I guess I don't actually know what happens if you kill the boss early. But the first boss is pretty simple. You just shoot it. Just shoot the boss. Or don't. Fine.
Well, I mean, Okami just has one fireball left. I don't know.
They do only have one fireball left, so if they shoot in the wrong spot, they are hacked. But you can just shoot the boss.
Like, you can shoot with the fireball?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you get to this section,
go.
you have free control of the game. So there we go.
Very nice left side. Good job there. Crack.
We get to level 2, the mine, with a password of crack.
Well. Ooh, I like this song. It's nice that we have a change in music. This is definitely less grating, although Okami is dead. Gotta grab the helmet first. The helmet is what protects you against the spikes.
Some girl has entered a door though, so this is a tough thing to figure out in your first time, because when you run out of fire, you just are hepped and you can't do anything.
Yeah. But, you know, there's a little bit of time here. I think some girl is a little bit afraid of the fire.
As more regular people that play video games should be. Like, it's fire. When do you ever want to touch that to collect it?
I mean, in this game, I suppose. Yeah, trying to use the ball here. Unfortunately, that ball is just sort of a liftable, placeable platform. There we go. Okami figured out the helmet mechanic. But
now
unfortunately, you may be in trouble with this raising platform here. Maybe.
On Okami's side, we're gonna see this game get a little bit more cruel and a little bit more cruel.
Yeah, this looks a little bit obtuse in some ways. I do like that we have some new people showing up to ask about, like, the cruelties of this game. Is this a good game or a bad game? How could it be bad if it's, like, essentially a one-character Lemmings game? And I would say that in Kuso6rande, you know, it's difficult to label things as objectively good or bad. Rather, you know, is it a game that does stuff that you would not expect? Is it a game that, you know, most people haven't heard of? Is it a weird game? A lot of times Kusoge does end up being bad in some sense, but, like, not necessarily just 100% bad, but, like, something that doesn't end up being enjoyable because of its flaws, but has good ideas. And often, if you can find the good ideas inside of all of the bad that's happening, then it can end up being an enjoyable experience, honestly. Yeah, what were your thoughts when you were playing this game?
I was really excited to play it because I'd only seen, like, screenshots and I kind of knew, like, oh, cool, it's like a Lemmings game, and you just gotta get one character where there's probably gonna be a lot of cool, creative puzzles. And it's less puzzles and more just, like, hateful world design. And I don't know, I liked it a lot, but also, like, it was extremely upsetting.
Yeah, it's yeah, Okami is, well, okay, that's death. Okami was trying to just use that spring mechanic over and over and over again in order to make things easy to get through this level, and that's not really a bad idea, I'd say. Like, there are some interesting things you may be able to do with that spring. Unfortunately, Okami is dead, and I don't know what killed him.
So those red bubbles, if they're above you, they swoop down on you and murder you.
Oh, they're murder bubbles. Okay.
Yes, of course they are.
I had no idea.
So you use the spring to bounce over them to get over. Nothing would make me happier than to see some girl hit a checkpoint. I feel like she can figure this out, but she has to do basically the whole level in one shot because she's always ending up going around them.
By the way, the person who did the graphics for this game only worked on this game. They didn't do any other games, which honestly, I'd say the graphics are pretty good. Like, level 1 has sort of a bright, cheery atmosphere to it. The tree in the background looks goofy. You know, considering that this is, well, TurboGrafx can definitely do a lot more when it comes to graphics. But, you know, when you're a small studio doing your first, like,
yeah,
I guess this wasn't their first game, was it? No, nope.
It's okay. I guess there might not be fall damage. That definitely didn't kill us. I don't know, it's a lot to ask of a play, like anyone. Like making a game is hard. Designing levels that look different is hard. Like, a lot of effort went into this game, clearly.
Yeah, like I've tried to make tile sets for stuff, and I always get upset at how terrible they look. It's very difficult to make tiles for a game that look okay to you as a designer. I gotta be honest, gotta be real.
I can't do anything that looks okay to me as a designer usually. Like, it's just not a thing I can. Also, shout out to that rude hedgehog that just blows you backwards.
I like the hedgehog. Unfortunately, it looked like Okami got to a point where he couldn't really do anything about the hedgehog, just had to start over at the checkpoint because for some reason he couldn't grab that bomb anymore.
I had to start over at the checkpoint is like this game's motto sometimes. There you go. That's that good tech right there. Go through the floor.
Yeah, I would say that one reason why this game has issues, this is... Get out of here, Okami!
And now we're stuck on the wall, kind of.
Kind of. Oh
We
yeah!
should be able to
Shoot the balloons. Bam!
Like, Okami has knives.
Apparently if you wear a shirt, you don't get blown back. Is it a windbreaker? Is that a windbreaker? Flannel.
I
think
sure,
it's a windbreaker. Yeah.
I'll go with yes, because you know what? I want it to be. This circle's gonna come down and ruin our life.
Yeah, well, Okami's not really going to be able to get past that circle anyway. Oh, wait!
They're gonna...
Never mind. Yeah. Well, I thought that the background was the foreground, and Okami walked right past it, and I got really confused for a second.
That's all good. You know, Summerall's making excellent progress for not hitting checkpoints. Like, she's working the game out, which is really great. She just needs to accidentally touch a flag, and everything will be better for her.
You know what? This is probably... Okay, so here's my thought. No, this is an interesting game, and I'm actually a very big fan of how it's working. Okami hurling a knife at the hedgehog. Hedgehog is dead hog. Yeah.
It's one way to solve the problem. And now with that block there, that bubble won't murder you.
Good, good. This is working out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the thing is, like, by the time the TurboGrafx 16 came out, honestly, most video game companies have had learned some of the lesson. You know, you have to ramp up difficulty rather than have it all right at the beginning. But a lot of games in Europe still had a bit of the Commodore 64 style of design, which was essentially it's brutal time and you are going to suffer one way or the other because they didn't have enough space on cartridges for that time. Because the Commodore 64 was one of the most popular systems in Europe for designing video games, it made sense to make something that was difficult, because, you know, with all of the loading time and the fact that the games, you know, often needed a lot... what am I trying to say?
A lot of gameplay between loading times? Something like that?
Yeah. You wanted the players to be able to play the game for a substantial amount of time without completing it. And so having ridiculous difficulty up front made sense for the Commodore 64 and other systems at that time. By the time TurboGrafx came around, there was enough memory, enough disk space that really wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
However, a lot of European companies hadn't gotten the memo, I guess.
You know what, like, and I don't know why the PC Engine became this hotbed for, like, Amiga ports, but I'm happy it did. And that's why we have games like this here.
Yeah. And honestly, like, oh, some girl has learned if you walk past where, like, you could have walked on a block, even if you didn't touch that block, you can't move it. You just can't move anything behind you except for the stairs. That's so dumb.
It's such a weird way to do it. Like, oh, now we're stuck on the door. We're stuck on the door.
How do you get past the door?
You have to go over it or in it. And you need a key to get in it.
This is dumb. I don't like that.
It is antagonistic game design at its finest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, I love it.
Everybody, welcome to video games. Now, I saw you typing in chat. This was a Japan exclusive game?
Yeah, this didn't come out on the TurboGrafx the TurboGrafx 16 CD. This only came out on the PC Engine CD, the Turbo Duo.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is the vast majority of a lot of the CD games. The US didn't get a lot of games, which is, understandable. Like, it didn't really take off here. We still got a CD system for the TurboGrafx here, but, for every 15 Japanese games, you'll get a US one that's in English.
Yeah.
Which is really sad to me, mostly because when a game has voice acting, the US voice acting is usually unreal. With
it's
its
so
quality.
bad.
Yup.
Like,
it's perfect.
Yeah, if you ever want to hear the worst voice acting ever in video games, TurboGrafx 16, absolutely the way to go. I just use TurboGrafx 16 on the layout because
easier, basically the same thing.
Well, I'd rather have things be consistent when at all possible.
Yeah.
And technically it's the same thing. Am I gonna get in trouble for saying it's the same thing?
No, because I mean, like, it's like saying the Mega Drive and Genesis are the same thing. They are.
Yeah. One thing I noticed that I don't think we've talked about, the animals at the top of the screen. Like, the first one, you got this, like, derpy, fat chinchilla rodent.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I tried to ask you what you thought that animal was when you were ordering a burrito, but...
I didn't order a burrito. Oh my gosh.
And why not?
Well, I wish I had.
True. So some girl's got these puzzles down. She's just got to hit a checkpoint. Or maybe she'll just beat the whole video game. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to say, like, it's somebody who has heard of a chinchilla but didn't really understand.
It's like those pictures of cats when it's like, oh, can you draw a cat? And someone says yes, and then you have a drawing that is absolutely not a cat.
Yeah, exactly. I love those. Any middle age, or like from the Middle Ages, any of the pictures of cats. They're beautiful. Let me see if I can find any of these pictures.
Making her way to the house. I wonder if some girl's gonna fight the boss. That would be really interesting. I think that's what she thinks she wants to do, because she's taking her time to build the house again.
You gotta build your house, it's important. Gotta have a good house. Okay, here we go, everybody. Like this. This is how a cat looks, okay? Cat from the Middle Ages.
That's definitely a cat.
So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful,
Middle-aged cat, aka Faizu.
I would say it's a middle-aged.
I mean, Faizu and I are in the same age, so I'm allowed to say that.
Oh, okay. Or I guess there's some other odd stylings that come with cats. Actually, then again, I think they're the lions or the dogs in Japan, there are some statues that definitely do not look like the animal they're supposed to be. It's either a dog that looks like a lion or a lion that looks like a dog. I'm not completely sure. But that was definitely based off of image, like, descriptions that they heard in Japan, but they had never actually seen the animal. Oh, here's another cat for y'all, by the way. Just beautiful.
I like that one. I like that one. It's got a very long neck for some reason.
A very long neck, yeah. Not sure what the plants are. The Komainu, that may be it. Yeah. Yes, the Komainu is supposed to be a dog, but it looks a lot more like a lion. Because, yeah.
Oh, I feel bad for some velvet. It's just mean.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Big fan of those.
Oh, I've got another good cat. Oh, it was supposed to be a lion, but it looks like a dog. Okay.
There are a lot of dogs in Japan, Tempe.
Yeah.
I saw them. I pet them. I pet the goodest boy in Japan.
Okay, so essentially they look a little bit like dogs because they were just trying their best based off of descriptions to make a lion, which is actually really adorable. I love it. And honestly, it created a very sort of adorable style of statue. I'm a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As it turns out, flaws are sometimes actually amazing. Here's another cat, by the way. This cat is holding a mouse. I think. I'm relatively sure that's what this cat is doing. Kind of like holding the mouse like a steering wheel. There's another cat in behind.
I'm gonna send Brossentia dog photos from Japan.
Okay, look, I know they have dogs there.
A good dog, though.
Oh no! Kami, that is death.
That was a game over. Which, just back to the beginning.
Now, Joe Wolf, the big question is, the Komainu, supposed to be half lion, half dog. Big question is, did they just retroactively change the name of the statue to the Komainu when they realized it looked nothing like a lion? I think they just went and, like, tried to fix it. Yeah, the Chinese guardian lions are believed to have been influenced by... This is from Wikipedia, okay? Believed to have been influenced by Asiatic lion pelts and lion depictions introduced through trade from either the Middle East or India, countries where the lion existed and was a symbol of strength. However, during transportation along the Silk Road, the symbol changed, acquiring its own distinctive look. First lion statue appeared in India in the 3rd century BC, and then a tradition later arrived in China where it developed into the guardian lion that was later exported to Korea, Japan, and Okinawa. So essentially, it was a very, very slow, centuries-long process of sort of just... It's like a meme.
Okay.
Because it just developed over time. The understanding of what a lion looked like developed based off of the retelling, the redepictions of the lion, and that's how we ended up with the lion dogs. And there you go.
I'm learning so much about dogs and or lions today.
Some girl is on to the boss again. Once you figure out how to actually deal any sort of damage, that helps a lot.
I suspect she'll need every single shot of fire, and I think she's yeeted one in the wrong direction already. But I've never killed this form of this boss, I'll go with.
Apparently I'm gonna get in trouble for trying to, like, explain something that I know nothing about.
Hey, you just show pictures of dogs. I sent you pictures of dogs.
I know what a dog looks like, Flannel Cat. Okay,
I mean,
those
like,
are Shibas,
yes, but...
and they're adorable.
Well, why wouldn't you want more photos of dogs?
I want a Shiba, and Justin said no, they're too stuck up.
I grew up with it. I not grew up. Most of my apartment life, I lived with a Shiba Inu named Vex, and he was the greatest.
Was he stuck up?
I didn't think he was too stupid to be stuck up, but he was wonderful. He was not a smart dog, though.
Aw. But still adorable. I would love to have one, though. I just want a doggy.
You should get a dog.
I should.
Do you have a house that can support a dog?
We rent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you can get that dog one day.
Oh, yeah, you know. I'm just waiting for the stock market to crash, and then after that, we'll be able to afford a house.
Some girl is in full experiment mode.
Which is good. You got to experiment, you know. If something isn't working, figure out what does work. Okay.
Especially because you get here and none of the mechanics make sense anymore. Like, completely new things are happening.
Some girl's just letting the tree man eat her. I mean, that's a good way to, like, go forward in life. Not having fun, let tree man just devour.
Solves your problem. I think she's trying to blow up the things. Whereas really they're just platforms to help you get more fire.
Yep.
Well, she'll figure it out eventually.
I think she will. It's dumb, but it's doable. Okay, she learned that you can push these. Good.
He just needs to hit the boss with, I think just 3 of these, and then 1 loose fire will kill it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could do that, though. Did you get 4 or 5 shots in here? 5 shots, right?
Oh no, the devil just got some girl. That's not cool.
When you die during a boss, the devil takes you away. It's very good.
That's pro. That's beautiful. Yeah, some girl has learned that you can push these spike balls with fire, but unfortunately, like, you can only do 1 push per flame that you have. So it's not the most efficient.
I wonder... Huh. Yeah, no, it's... Okay.
Okay.
She's learned that.
She's learned it does damage, but how do you get the other spike balls? She hasn't really tried shooting the platforms under the spike balls.
Yeah. She is able to get to this area pretty consistently, though.
Oh, yeah. And because of that, I think she'll be able to figure this out. It's just, sometimes it takes a while.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what happens if you beat this boss. I wonder if it just puts you on level 2.
I'd hope so.
Me too.
For the sake of everybody here. Like, I would love to see some girl start to make a comeback. She's had a bit of a hard time, though. I know that she hasn't been feeling too well, and as you said, she is not a fan of the puzzle type of games.
Yeah.
And while I wouldn't say this is, like, hardcore puzzle, it is still enough that it can throw some people for a loop, like, for sure.
I hate lots of puzzle stuff, and this one, I like this one. It's just very hurtful and mean.
Peachy-chan, thank you so much for the sub, and thank you everybody who's here. We've got just about 12 minutes left in this match. After that, no more Kuso6rande, but I do plan on playing a game or two. So we'll see what's up.
What are you playing, bro?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wasn't gonna be like, you should play this, but, you know, just polling you for information.
I should play this game.
What my friend's up to?
I don't know what I'm gonna play, okay?
Alright!
Oh my gosh, somebody suggested Action 52. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
I mean, it's okay to suggest it, I guess.
You guess. I'm watching you play so much Ooze made me want to play it, but I'm not gonna touch it.
Honestly, Ooze Never mind. I'm not even going there.
I played too much Todd's Adventure in Slime World on Thursday, so I'm good with ooze-based video games for a while.
Ah, okay, good.
I played the PC Engine version, which made Todd hot for some reason.
It made him hot?
It made him very hot.
Like, really? Weird.
Yeah.
Like, when I think of slime, I don't think of hot boys, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's got a whole voice-acted intro and everything.
Okay, I gotta look this up.
Let me see if I can find it for you.
PC Engine. Okay, wait, Slime World. PC
Here it is.
Engine.
There's a visual scenes thing.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I'll take a look at that YouTube video a little bit later.
Yeah, I guess it's on mid-match things, but yeah, no, Todd's certainly something.
He looks a lot more like Duke Nukem and less like a giant nerd. Wow.
Right?
You know, I prefer my husbands to not be covered in slime, but that's just me, you know? You want your gross slimy boys in your life, then go for it, everybody.
And it don't. There you go, chat. There's your Todd.
Oh my
Meanwhile-
gosh, that is a good one.
That Todd?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he's a lot.
yeah, like, look at him, everybody. This Todd, he is so freaking cool. He is much better looking than any of the cats drawn in the Middle Ages we've seen today.
I don't know what it was about Todd's Adventure in Slime World where they put it on a CD system where they're like, you know what we need? Sex appeal. But you know what? Sure, let's go.
Oh, I found another cat. Okay. This is very important. Because compare Todd to this cat, and you know which one I love. Actually, maybe I love this cat.
He's jacked!
Beefy, the beefiest cat in all the world.
That cat could beat me up. One punch, I'm dead.
Oh, can't put that cat up. Okay. Some of these are so ugly. Oh, where's the long-leggy cat? I gotta find the cat with long legs. Here we go. Okay. Okay, this is the cat to end all cats. Absolutely the most adorable cat. You all will appreciate this. Promise. I promise. Because if you have not seen Leggy Cat, here we go.
I'm ready, let's go. Let's go.
It's the best
Wow.
cat ever!
I think that cat was at the Battle of Hoth.
Oh!
I love it.
Yeah, like, honestly, he could just reach over and boop your nose from any distance.
Yeah, it's a cat. I like it. KT.
Hey, Keith. Oh my gosh, cat. That's perfect.
Yeah, those cats led to the fall of the Jedi, I'm pretty sure.
So there we go. You do not have to be an artist to create art. And you do not have to know what an animal looks like to paint it. You just paint it.
Just, the name of the animal is good enough.
Yeah. As long as people know more or less what you're talking about, you're fine.
Some girls fired fire at the boss and dealt damage, which is pretty exciting.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's great. Oh. Another shot? But you only have one fire left. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. I'm glad that she has figured out how to deal damage. But everybody, we can both mourn and celebrate this because it looks like some girl will be losing, but that means that we will also have a new Kuso6rande champion this year.
It's pretty exciting, honestly.
Yeah.
You have more people have the title. Big fan. Oh, the devil is taking some girl away. She's got to figure this out. Like,
that's what you
just got to shoot the block.
That's what Satan is all about, just taking you away, okay? He leads you to a land of lies.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okami is going to use the penguin as a platform. Very innovative and probably a good choice.
Which is allowed. Penguins can be platforms.
I'm glad that that's allowed.
No!
Seriously, to get through this game, it's definitely a difficult match. Some girl and Okami are doing their darndest to beat this, or to beat as much of this game as they can. It's just that as we have learned with many games, certain genres jive better with certain people. And for some girl, puzzle games are often a huge challenge. We don't have very many puzzle games in Kuso6rande, but you never know when the abnormal genre is going to appear. And it's appeared, baby. Although I do think that the platforming section has been the twist, the big twist of this, because like it is a platforming section that resembles platforming, but at the same time is very much still part of the puzzle element of this game.
The very fun thing about this game is that you look at a screenshot and you say, well, this is a platformer. This is Unhappy Mountain. The second boss.
Okay, so like Iron Sword.
But yeah, it's a video game that you look at it and you're like, well, this is definitely a platformer. And then you play it and it's certainly not a platformer, but then you get to the boss and suddenly it's a platformer. But the puzzles are still there, waiting for you.
Yeah. You. Well, that's all I want. Just give me more. Oh my gosh. Okami, the boss is all. He's gonna kill this boss right now. We're almost on to level 3. Well,
I think that's the right plan.
How the crap was that easier than the first boss?
It's much. Like, I don't know why, but password final.
Final. I don't think
that's true. I don't think this is the
true.
final stage. Level 3, the village.
Oh, we're back to the double music. Oh my gosh. Is that a mouse? Is it a bear? Either way, the artist has put a lot of effort into all of the bellies of the characters. I want you to know that. Like,
I really like these.
There's a belly button on all of them. Like, especially the bat. It was overly detailed.
Oh God.
I'm like, do you...
Beautiful.
Like, I'm not against belly buttons. It just seems weird.
Kuso6rande, known belly button hater.
It's more like bats aren't really known for their belly buttons.
I'm not even sure what you do here. This sucks. I've never seen level 3 just because I tapped out after the second boss. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm done.
Oh, I imagine what you could do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do some mouse hovering over Okami's screen. Let me go ahead and allow cursor capture. And that completely took me to the wrong Twitch screen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look. No, chat. This is not correct. This is not what it's supposed to do. Okay, there. We're back.
I guess what he figured it out in the time that he was off screen.
Never mind, I can't show you how to do it because Okami already did it. I'm just trying to innovate here, chat. Give me a break. This is so dumb. Oh, okay. I can show you. What I would do is go right here, put a bomb, and then mine through. There. You see? Y'all see? Huh? Bomb straight down because you have 2 bombs. But I guess what Okami's doing works as well.
We're building a staircase out of staircases.
Whatever. Except Okami tried that, apparently he didn't try enough.
Hi, Liz.
Liz Star, it's good to see ya. But we are almost done with this wonderful music. So everybody say goodbye to this game because it is time. Oh, that was reasonably close on the timer. Not too bad.
No, I think that's as good as it gets without actually getting it.
Yeah, it's like those arcade machines, you know, that have this stuff spinning around the circle, and then you push it, and you never quite get it right on. Unless the game cheats in your benefit. But yeah, there we go. Okami versus some girl. Okami manages to take the victory today.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and invite them to come chat. I know that they are under the weather. Okami and some girl are. So it's fine if they don't necessarily come and join. But Okami is here. Hey there, Okami. Congratulations.
Okay.
You are the champion slayer today.
Hooray.
Hi.
I'm taking back that title after Kuso6rande.
Congrats on clicking with this game very well.
Yeah, it's not like a one-to-one comparison, but for some reason this game was giving me feelings of, I'm sure Flannel's gonna know this game, Bizarro de Gazaru.
Oh god, I love Bizarro de Gazaru.
That game's great. Like, they are both this game and that one are both like PC Engine puzzle games, and both are pretty solid. This one, so for this game, I figured out that it's, I guess you could call it an auto runner or auto walker, and you just gotta make a path.
Yeah.
Using whatever you find.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this game just throws a lot at you at the very beginning, and there's a lot that you have to learn. And, you know, once you go through the process of learning that, then it kind of becomes a fun game to play. But just the whole level of difficulty right at the very beginning, it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that said, what are your thoughts about the game? Overall enjoyable?
I feel like it was enjoyable, but I feel like for some of these, I did the not intended strategy, because apparently if you pick up an item and then you die and go to the last checkpoint you were at, you keep the item, so you can use that to break some puzzles potentially.
Ooh, okay.
So there was one point in stage 2 where there was a set of wings in a pit, and I saw a way how I could get the wings, but not like put them to use. So I got the wings. I did the reset command to go back to the last checkpoint, and then when I got back to that point, instead of falling down the pit to get the set of wings, I used the wings to get over the pit, which I feel like is not intended, but use what works.
Heck yeah, you gotta use what works. I know that some girl had difficulties with the game. She managed to get to the first boss, but didn't get through that. You know, you got to the 3rd level. Like, this game clicked with you much better than I think it did with most people. I mean, frankly, like, seeing you actually at the very beginning of the game, as soon as you jumped in moving stuff, I'm like, wow. Okay, I guess Okami knows what's up.
Yeah. You know what else this game reminded me of? Baby Boomer.
Yeah, a little bit. Colored Dreams
am I
classic
wrong
there.
about that?
No, you're not too wrong about that.
Did I play Baby Boomer?
Baby
Maybe.
Boomer is on the NES. It was by Color Dreams, and essentially you go around and shoot things that are in the baby's way in order to help the
that
baby
game.
get through. Yeah.
It even has light gun support.
Great.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Okay, cool, cool,
Which,
cool, cool.
as soon as you have a baby-based game that has gun support, like, it feels like that wouldn't fly these days. Seriously, though, congratulations, Okami. You did a fantastic job. Some girl did as well. It's just this game did not click for her, and that is unfortunate. Well, she is sitting this one out. She's not going to be coming and join in chat, and that's fine. She's a little bit under the weather, which, honestly, with the difficulty of this game, I would probably be more under the weather after it as well. Yeah. So, either of you, any additional thoughts?
I'm glad that this year is the year where I don't get robbed out of getting into a gauntlet, because I've been trying to do that since I joined in Kuso6rande. It took 3 years, but I'm finally going into one.
Finally.
Proud of you.
Also, we learned about how ugly cats can be. That was the
no.
important thing, Okami.
And
Yeah.
how hot Todd is.
Yeah, Todd
Oh,
from
no.
Slime World, he's pretty hot. But cats from medieval paintings, not hot. They're scary. Just so you know, if you want to go back and check those pictures out, they were pretty dang good. I'm gonna
also
have.
Sorry, one last thought. I appreciate that the first password I got after beating the first stage was crack.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Like, that is an amazing password, and everybody laughed about it. We were having a blast.
And the password
I had a notepad open so I could write in passwords, so I just had written there in all caps, crack.
Crack.
And then the password for level 3 was final, which is certainly not
It's
the
not
last stage.
true.
Yeah, I'm like, I was tempted to like back out, because when I saw crack, when I saw that the password was an actual word instead just a string of letters, I was tempted to try some other words. I was thinking of trying final to see if that just took me to the final stage, but I don't think that would have counted for me if I did that.
No, it definitely wouldn't have.
Yeah, dang.
Well, I asked some girl if she has an epitaph for her grave, and maybe she's typing something. I see her typing. I would love. This game was good. Oh.
It's a game that I played a lot during my project, and it's just so. Like I told the bro, like, it's a game that has all the pieces of being something good, and then just. It feels like it's randomized and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. All of the ideas are there. The ideas are there. It's just putting the ideas together is what would have made this like stand out.
I need to, when I go out shopping, maybe I should pick up that modded Turbo Duo and try to find a copy of this game and be able to play the game on original hardware, because that would be fun, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that'll be worth it.
It probably would be. Well, we'll go ahead and let you go, Okami and Flannel. Thank you so much for joining us today. I had a blast.
See y'all later.
All right,
So
see ya.
long. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Well,
All right, have fun with whatever video game you're gonna play, Bro Central, which is
Yeah,
a big
I'll
secret
see.
that he won't tell us.
well, I don't even know what I'm gonna play. I gotta figure it out. Everybody,
Okay.
thank you so much for being here today. See you, Flannel.